Good morning everyone, and this morning we're going to be making Mum's 80s to 90s burger patties, and this is for our special series called Picnic. Now when we make these patties, what we use is some mince. Here I've got 250 grams. You can use 500 grams or a kilogram, right? So I'm going to be using some eggs, 1 egg for the mix and 2 for the burgers, and there's some cheese and some lettuce and some onion, a cup of milk or half a cup, an old roll, an old bun, and some fresh burger buns. Okay, and some olive oil. So what we're going to do is first soak the bread bun in the milk and a small egg. Now I'm using a small egg today because we are only making for 2 people. As you increase the amount, so for 250 grams you use a small egg, for 500 grams you'll use a larger egg, right? And some more bread. So let's go and let's show you how we do this. Okay, so let's begin. So what we've done here is I've gone and crumbled up the bread bun. So I've only used half because I'm making for 2. You can use the whole bun or you can use a slice of bread, any bread that you've got left over. So this is a good one for your baker's bread or your Albany bread or your bimbo here, what they call it, but any sliced bread as well, old buns, anything you've got at home. Right, so you take your bread, to that you will add your egg. There we go. Just no shells please. And then you're going to add the onion. So I've chopped up half of the onion to put in here, and I've chopped it quite coarsely. Can you see that? Because I like the texture of the onion in the little patties. So you're going to add that onion in. If people don't like onion, you chop it finer, especially for children. And if they really don't like it, you can leave it out. Right. Add your mince and your milk. Now, you're going to leave that stand a bit and let the milk get soaked up by the bread, and then we're going to start to mix it all together. I add my salt now anyway. Previously, when I used to watch my mom making it, she used to soak the bread first. But as we're working with novices, I would say you just put it in together and it will all come right eventually. So there it is. You've got all your ingredients and we're going to mix them together. And time to get your hands in and scrunch it up together. So your egg, your bread, your milk, your onion and your salt and your minced meat all in, right? So, and mix. Right, and there you have it. Now I have a mixture together and I'm going to use it in a little pan with a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to make some little burger patties. Right, so here we go. Wait till it gets quite hot. Add a little bit of oil so that it can cook better. Move that around the pan. Alright, and here we go. I'm using a spoon, but you can use your hands. I'm using a spoon because I'm filming and it's just easier to control. So once you go, you put it in and you can flatten it and it will cook. Turn up the heat and off we go. So get it up to temperature and there it starts cooking. I started it off low before I turned up the heat, just to make sure that I'm not burning the oil. olive oil burns quite easily, so you put your things in and then turn up the heat. If you're using a vegetable oil, you can turn up the heat immediately. Okay. Now while that's cooking, I'm going to discuss a few things. You can add anything to your patties to give them an extra bit of flavor. If you like, you can give them a bit of an oriental spice. We've got a whole range of spices here. You could also add some fresh ingredients like chopped up parsley, chili, or coriander, or anything you really enjoy eating. You can add to these mixtures and it makes it more exciting. I'm just doing a plain one so that you've got the base of it all. So that's been going a while, and as you can see, it's looking a bit golden at the bottom. You can actually notice it turning golden, and this is the time to turn it over. So let's turn that over, shall we? And with one flip you can see how it looks. There we go. So now we cook the other side, and you make sure that it's also golden, right? So while that's going, I'm going to turn up the oven and get that warm, because while we are browning the two sides, often because the patty is a bit thick, and for picnics you want them a bit thicker because you don't necessarily have to take them on a bun, so they are scrumptious on their own. So we make them a little bit thicker, and that way we finish them off in the oven so that they don't burn. So there you go, that one's done long enough, and we're going to pop them in the oven and leave them there to finish off. Okay, so there it is in the oven, and we're going to continue making our rest of them and speak to you later. And there you have them, beautiful little patties. So I've made quite a few, so now I'm going to grab a bun, pop these on, add my cheese and lettuce. I'm frying an egg. I might add some tomato, and of course, what goes on a hamburger? A Thousand Island sauce, which is mayonnaise and tomato sauce and a little bit of lemon. Okay, I'll catch you later. Okay, here we go. A quick Thousand Island sauce, tomato sauce, mayonnaise, squeeze of lemon. You're going to take that pip out. Some salt and pepper. And mix. Just take that pip. And you mix it together. And it's as simple as that. And there you have it, folk. I have made a yummy little burger picnic, and I think it's scrumptious and delicious. Still very old-fashioned, but it's always a winner. And remember, the little patties can be taken anywhere, with or without bread, and cold or hot, they are delicious. Bon appetit!